Hello, class 2020. It's been a long journey. It's been a long year. I watched Dear Class 2020 today, and it was so emotional and it was so overwhelming. It was just amazing. It was so beautiful to have so many people supporting college graduates such as myself, high school graduates. I remember my high school graduation, and it was nothing compared to this experience right here. My graduation from American Intercontinental University with bachelor's in business management, specializing in culinary arts and hospitality, would have been on June 12th. And all I can say is that, sorry for the interruption, children. Um, just a little background at the beginning of me starting this degree, and I've tried over and over again to keep starting. And it's always been something that got in the way of me doing it. I graduated in 2002, and I went to Daytona Beach Community College, and I was so young and ready to, I'm out of high school, yes, I'm ready to party, that I lost focus. I was so ready to just get money, so I started working and partying and working and partying. Time went by, and I had my first daughter, my first child, my daughter, 2005. And I said, okay, I have a child now. I need to pull it together and go back to school for not just my sake, but to show my child to not give up. Work got in the way because my child needed. And I was a single parent. And then 2006, I got pregnant with my son. Same thing. Work. Gotta take care of the kids. So, because of all the distractions I had in my hometown, Daytona Beach, I decided it was time for me to leave. I was so messed up with streets and partying and the drugs and falling behind the wrong crowd that I became a bad mother. I'm not going to say a bad mother. My priorities got messed up. So I decided that the best chance I had to give my children was to leave them with my mother. And it was so hard to leave them at such a young age. My baby boy was only 1, my daughter was only 3. And they didn't understand why mommy had to leave, why mommy had to go. And it was so hard. I moved to Orlando with my sister, and she gave me 3 months. She said, you need to get a job, you need to get a place, get back in school, and you need to get your kids because they need you. And I did that. It took the 3 months I was in school, I had a job. It took 1 extra month for me to get my place. And then I got my kids. And I worked. And I was like, I really want to go back to school. So 2010 rolled around. I tried it again. But not only was I going to school full time, 20 plus hours a week, I was raising 2 children by myself. And I was working 50 hours a week. Oh, it's hard, and it is a lot to endure. It is a whole lot to endure. As a single parent, trying to show your children that you can do it. You don't have to stop at a certain age. You can do it. I'm proud to say at the age of 36 that I did finish and I'm on my way to do my master's. I thought that I was going to be too old, but then I looked at my mother, and my mother has been an educator for 36 plus years. And she's always taught us that education is so important and that you've got to do what you feel in your heart is best for you and your children. And I felt like what was best for me and my children was for me to finish getting that degree. So 2010, I worked, I went to school, I did all of that. I took a break. 2012, I should have been finished with my associates. And because of work, and I was just so overwhelmed, I missed my degree, my associate's degree, by 2 credits. And and I said that, you know, it's no excuse of why I didn't finish that class or retake that class. So busy worried about paying out of pocket that the money I was paying out of pocket for my education was going to take from my children. So I didn't do it. So then I switched it up. I've been in school for hospitality for a long time. Restaurant management is all I've ever loved and wanted to do. Restaurant management, hospitality management, work with people, help people, not just any people, but my people, all people. I love being a child of God and being able to help those who can't help themselves. Even when I can't help myself, I still try to help people. 2014, I took an interest in, God laid a passion of photography on my heart. And I started my photography degree. And then I gave up on my bachelor's of photography because work killed me. Work and home was so overwhelming. Not only that, I could never make the deadlines because it was always so much going on around me where I just didn't make the time to invest in myself like I should have. And in 2010, my mother had brain surgery, October 25th. During her surgery, she had a stroke. During recovery, she had a stroke.